figured since I'm not gonna have any new videos in the next couple of weeks, mainly because the dial that I'm working on is for the ACBA tournament, and I will not release that video until I release my entry into the first round of the tournament. So we're still 3 weeks away from that deadline, so I'm not gonna be creating, or I'm not gonna be showing that video yet. So in the meantime, I figured let me do like a collection update. Haven't done that in a while. Have gotten a bunch of new pieces that I've over the last year displayed either through this channel or Instagram or Facebook, but just wanted to get an update. So one of the things I did recently actually is cleared this entire I cleared this entire, and I think you guys have seen this before. This is built inside the wall of where the family lives, so gives me plenty of room, but it does get packed up real quick. I don't know if you can see it on the feet of the iron, or excuse me, oh yeah, well, the Iron Men, but it's almost like a three-step. It's an office something, and kind of has 3 levels, so it allowed me to put 6 per level. So I was able to dump in a bunch of the Iron Men up there, most of the Iron Man armors, a bunch of the Captain Americas. So I kind of shifted. I've always kind of had this section, the Avengers, and this is more of the X-Men section. So stay consistent with that. I had pulled Deadpool. Deadpool was kind of in the cut, so I pulled him out a little more and put him closer to his origins of the X-Force team. You know, one of my favorite legends, one of my oldest legends, Cable. Just got this Nightcrawler recently, and just got this Wolverine as well. You know, sometimes the collection, the story of the collection, the story of acquiring action figures is cooler than the action figure sometimes. In this case, that Wolverine was a trade with Michael, who really needed Emma Frost. And I got the Emma Frost more than anything for, I think she came with, was it Puck? I think it was Puck. The torso of Puck or something like that. But anyway, I got that Emma more for that. Wasn't a huge fan of that Emma action figure, so although it is a more difficult figure to get, a little more expensive in the line, it doesn't really matter. I got something I wanted, as I wanted him masked and unmasked, and Michael got something he wanted that he needed for his astonishing team. Got this Daredevil recently, my favorite Daredevil so far. Got it on eBay. The seller said he was a smoker, which is great that he put it up front. But when he got here, I threw Daredevil in vinegar for a little while, and bam, he doesn't smell bad anymore. But you can kind of see the row of my 4 Daredevils there. Man, I wish I can get some more Shield agents. Them shits are expensive. So yeah, so everyone is just found out, and you can see Scott Lang, Ant-Man, just was reading about the teaser, or at the very least what they had given up at San Diego Comic-Con, and it looks like Lang will be played by Paul Rudd, and it'll be focused on Scott Lang as opposed to Hank Pym. Recently completed that Apocalypse. I'm real happy with that. Definitely love the Groot, man. That Groot is off the hook. And yeah, Giant Man, I still need his left hand. So that's kind of the, you know, the heroes, and then, you know, there's more stuff back there. It's like Image stuff and some of the Ghost Riders and Punisher and all that good stuff. Then on the second level is the villains, kinda. So it stretches all the way back to that corner. where you can see Ironmonger and some of the Builder figures. More scrolls, man. I wish I had more ninjas and more scrolls, man. Some of the more expensive Marvel pieces. Definitely happy with the AIM collection. I have 5 of them, but now thinking about it, I'd like to get a few more. I had one, traded it for Nova, who's not even pictured here, because this is most of my Legends. And Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider-Man and Captain America. Those lines aren't displayed here. They're actually still in the package. I'm going to keep them on ice for a while. I brought some out here and there, but I'm going to put them away for a while as, you know, everybody has them. Everyone's using them, so I'm trying to use stuff that no one is necessarily using. Recently, what else have I recently gotten? All of this is pretty old. Got these guys not too long ago, along with where is he? Al Figures over there. Was chilling with the Think crew. That's a dope thing. I got that from the homie John Connor. Let me see up here. Android 18. Recently acquired that to add it to my SH Figure Arts DBZ collection. I think I've said this before. I have never watched an entire episode of Dragon Ball Z. Now, you may say that it's weird that I'm collecting these when I have no idea what their background is and so forth. But I love action figures, bro. I love action figures, and I think the first one I got, I think it was Vegeta. Vegeta, excuse me. I think it was Vegeta. I don't remember. I think it was either Vegeta. I'm pretty sure it was, or maybe it was Krillin. Anyway, after just, you know, messing with one of them, I was like, yo, this is the best action figure line ever. So I been snatching them up ever since, and trying to get them when they first released, so I don't have to pay those ridiculous prices. Trunks was a little expensive, but definitely wanted to get that. Yeah, and everything else is, you know, stuff I've had for a while, and some of Marvel Universe team packs or 3-packs or what have you, and the Mighty Thor. Yeah, so this is my my loose the loose action figure. I still have another room that have a whole bunch of stuff that's still in package. That not that I haven't opened, but I keep in package. Yeah, so I just wanted to share this. Is again, you know, I am not gonna have any dial videos for a bit, so I figured if I do this and then I do like a ranting video over the weekend, I think it will be fillers until I get back to what I regularly do. But yeah, but just keep in mind, man, that I love dials, but the only reason I even create them is for these guys. You know, this is the motivation, is putting these action figures in that environment. You know, although I think one of the reasons that I've gotten so many subscribers is because of the dial making and the way that, you know, it allows to, you know, give people some tips and a little bit of a background on how I approach it. And, you know, I'm coming from a line of great teachers and AJ Frost and Bob Diod, so kind of keeping that tradition alive. You know, I'm not gonna go away from making dials, no doubt about that. But yeah, man, the collection, you know, this is where it all starts, you know, and then the rest is just to enhance these amazing action figures. Yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I am Audi 5000.